All right, we turned the hot water off, got it off the other day. Now we're gonna try to turn the cold water off. Let's see if we can do it. Hold on. All right. See, we got it. See if we can turn this off. My son said he couldn't do it. I don't think I can do it either. Let's see. Let's see. Put the water back on there to leak everywhere. You hear me? Whew. This is rough. I got down there and I couldn't get up off the floor hardly. I got on my knees and they felt like real rubbery. And today I've been feeling kind of dizzy a little bit. So I got my son and I told him to take pictures and to remember how he did it because it's got to go back together. But I couldn't just cut off the well. And a well has a, like a, forget what you call it, but it's like a blue tank that has 50 pounds of pressure in it. And that keeps the pressure solid. So when the pump just pumps up. Well, we come out here, got a new faucet, and also we got a door lock at the handyman house or handy house. So hopefully this worked. You know, I bought, instead of buying a screw, I bought the whole door thing, but you know, the people that sold it to us might have the keys, but now they won't have the keys because we got 4 new keys. I found the air filter for the lawnmower all by myself. Woohoo! Well, I went to Lowe's again, and it was earlier. It was like 2-something in the afternoon. Still nobody to help. And as I was looking for things, there was a lady with her husband, and she said, "Hey, I work at Lowe's in another city. You need any help?" I said, "Sure." And the man's just looking like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Man," I said, "I'm sorry, you know, because I understand, you know, when you're not working, you don't really want to do that." But she got on a little computer and looked and said she'd paid somebody, and they just don't have nobody to work. I guess nobody wants to work. But luckily for YouTube and Google, I was able to get some answers to my questions. But it was so nice of that lady to offer to help me. Like, I have a lawnmower, a T110, and I was looking at the oil filters. So I looked on YouTube, and the guy said the T110 does not have an oil filter. So, you know, YouTube taught me more than Lowe's did. And I tried to get a shear pin, and I talked about it in an earlier video, so I had to use a coat hanger for that. But eventually I'll order one. I had to probably go to Amazon or whoever has supplies these days. They don't have them in the store. And, you know, to make sure I get the right one. And I got the oil. So I got my oil, I got my air filter, and everything's working so far. So I have to change the oil before, you know, it's August, so probably should change it now, but probably at least at the end of the season. You know, and the other lawnmower needs oil changing too. And it said Bridge and Stratton. You know, this big company, they've been bought out. I just couldn't believe it. You know, still nobody to help you, and you had to look for everything yourself. But I got my air filter, and they're very high. So, you know, and then also we had the problem with the sink. So we got that. My son's gonna help me put it back in there. So thank goodness, because I tried to get up and I was on my knees. They felt like they were numb, and I was like, "What in the world?" So one of the hot water went out, so the hot water just pours. And when you change if you live in where you have a well, you have to put the power off, because the well's going to keep pumping as long as there's power to it. So you had to turn off all the power, and then the pressure built up in your reserve tank has to go out, you know, but so the water quit pumping, or it'll run your well dry if you leave your water running. You know, depending on how big your well is. So you can't fill up a swimming pool. you know, and then that could cost you a lot of money to have to buy a new pump. So we got the faucet, and it come with some what do you call it, those rubber washers, the big ones. And I needed a screw, but we went ahead and bought a new door lock because we never changed the keys. So now's the opportunity to change the keys for our new door handle and door lock. But the back door will still be the same, but oh well. We've been here almost 2 years, just now changing that. But, you know, keeping up maintenance, you got to keep maintenance on your stuff and have emergency fund. You know, I'd recommend a lot. It used to be like 5,000 or 6 to 9 months worth of living expenses, but with inflation, you probably need $1 million, you know, or however much you think you need, because you never know when you're gonna have something. So I have a credit card, and they get cash back, and it grows, and you can use that like a little emergency fund, but it doesn't build up that much if you don't spend a lot. So, you know, I can put a link in the description. You want to get the credit card that has the cash back. But yeah, just trying to keep up with everything. And, you know, my wife had to go to the doctor real quick, so they'll write a new prescription to get her medicine. Then we got to get that. We had to get Dunkin' Donuts coffee today, and they put a little bit more cream in it. So it's like, but they were real busy, but it's still good. You know, I was able to get 2 free coffees with my Dunkin' Donuts app rewards. So we got to get the sink done. Had to call about something else. We got all this stuff, spent all kind of money, and then I got to work a bunch, you know. But I appreciate you watching. Thank y'all for subscribing to my little channel, having a good time with it, having a ball, you know. And just keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe. You haven't subscribed yet. Any ideas you'd like to see that I can? My time's very limited, but maybe in the future I'll have more time, you know. But thank you so much.